Y'all, it is post-op day 2, and I'm definitely feeling like I had surgery. I don't know what happened, and y'all, my lips are blue, tongue blue, because I just got through eating some Jello. But I don't know what happened between last night and today, but I'm not liking this. I know they did say that day two and 3 are the toughest days to get through. My doctor even told me that. He was like, if you can make it past days 2 and 3, then you got it made. And he was not lying. Day 2, it's like my stomach is so, it's the soreness. I don't feel any pressure or anything. I just feel soreness. Like trying to get out of the bed, getting back in bed. I have to get Brian to help me in and out of bed. I'm very tender where the stitches are, and I can tell my stomach is swollen. It is day 2, and this is TMI, but I still have not had a bowel movement yet. I have not taken anything to make me have a bowel movement. So I'm thinking about making that tea, either making the tea or finishing off that magnesium citrate. Yeah, this morning I ate the eggs, bacon, cinnamon rolls. But for lunch and dinner, I can't eat. I just had to get some Jello because my stomach is just not processing actual food. And so hubby tried to make me a manwich sandwich because that's what they're eating today. And I took one look at that sandwich and my stomach was like, that's a no for me, dog. I couldn't do it. So I'm beginning to feel the mucus in my throat and my chest from that breathing tube. I don't feel any pain or anything. I just feel just mucusy. It's just a lot of mucus in my throat. But as far as pain, I'm in pain today. And what I've been doing is I started the day off making laps around the house, like around the downstairs. I have not went upstairs yet, but that's coming soon. But I've been making laps around the downstairs. And, I come back and sit down. And for the most part, hubby and I have been in the bed watching, getting caught up on all of our TV shows, like All American Homecoming. We was just getting caught up on everything. So that's what we've been doing for majority of the day. And I don't know if y'all can hear him in the background, but he is out there recording a video or doing whatever it is he's doing in there. So that's what he's doing. Gabby stayed home from school today because she didn't have to go to school because they're not really doing anything. So Gabby stayed home, and y'all, she has been the best caretaker. She would come in here like every 20 to 30 minutes. Mama, you need something? Are you okay? Yeah, you need me to get you some water? I mean, she has been a trooper and has really been taking care of me. Now, Braden did give her a speech before he left. He was like, Gabby, now you know you have to take care of Mom while I'm at school. She took that to heart. So as soon as he came home from school, he flew right on in here. And asked me if I needed anything or am I okay. Jordan did the same thing. As soon as he got home, he flew in here and, you okay? You need anything? I have been taking Tylenol to get through the pain. So I've been taking it every 6 hours. So I'm not due for another pill until about 9 p.m. And I tried to go without taking the Tylenol. My body was like, don't do it. Do not do us like this. So I went ahead and took that pain pill. And I laid down. Right now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but y'all, I am so sleepy. And I have been so sleepy all day. I took about 2 naps today. And I'm getting ready to take another nap. It's like 5:40 p.m. And I'm about to take another nap. I still got my compression, my leg compression things on because they told me to continue wearing those to prevent those blood clots. So I'm still wearing my compression things. And I got my heating pad. I'm about to switch over to an ice pack here in a few minutes. As soon as Brian finished doing what he's doing, and he comes back in here, I'm going to send him back out to get me an ice pack refill. So, yeah, so that's pretty much post-op day 2. It's just, post-op day 2 it's a beast. I'm not going to lie. Day 2 is a beast. I don't know what they gave me yesterday, but I need some more of that stuff because I was pain-free and happy yesterday. Today I am in pain. I'm still happy, but I'm in pain and I'm sore. I will check in with y'all tomorrow, post-op day 3, to see if the pain have subsided and to see what all I have gotten into. It's not going to be much of anything, and more than likely I'm going to be parked in this bed. When I'm not up walking around the house, I'm in the bed because I know my body needs rest and I need to sleep. I'm going to have to sleep it off. So as long as my family is taking care of me, I'm going to take full advantage of it. So y'all, I'm fixing to get back in this bed. I'm finna go back to sleep, and I'll see y'all on day 3. Y'all, I'm on post-op day 3. And I'm up making my laps around the house. I had to get out the bed because staying in that bed is just debilitating. So I had to get out the bed. I'm still sore. So that's why I'm up walking around. I mean, the gas is still there. It's not as bad as day 2, but it's pretty rough. So I'm up walking around, getting my laps in, getting this gas moved around. And yeah, hopefully it gets better from here. I'm hoping. Y'all, day 2 was no joke. It was no joke. Day 3, it gets better. I do feel better than I did on day 2. So I'm up making my rounds because they do say the more walking you do, the less gas pains you feel. So that's what I'm up doing. Fixing to make a few more laps around the downstairs and then getting back in the bed and sitting down.
Hello there, family.
It's the last day of school. Jordan is about to be off to school.
I'm about to be at home chilling after this day, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, his siblings are staying home today because they don't really have anything to do at school today.
Fortunate for them.
Yeah, I think you still have stuff to do and stuff to turn in.
Art.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I really got to do. But when I do, I'm going to come home and enjoy my summer break.
Yes. So what are you over here doing, Gabby?
I am drawing while trying to wait for this. Oh my god, this is taking a while. I'm
waiting on Roblox.
Waiting. I'm just waiting on this creature to give me shrooms. It's taking a while.
Yeah, so that's what the kids are doing. We got Braden over here washing dishes.
Yeah, these gloves got spaghetti sauce all over them. Y'all see that?
So Braden is about to walk Jordan to the bus stop, and I'm about to walk to the stop sign because that's about as far as I can go. I just need some fresh air. It's cool out here and it feels good to get outside. Post-op day 3 is not so bad. Post-op day 4, I do go to my doctor's office. He's gonna take a look at my stitches to see how I'm healing and to let me know when I can start back doing normal things. So I'm looking forward to that appointment. So right now while the kids are at the bus stop, I'm fixing to attempt to wash dishes because I know they told me to get somewhere and sit down, and Braden was washing them before he left, but I'm going to wash some more so they can get in here and start cooking. I'm gonna try to see if I can sneak and wash some while he's gone. I don't know how much I can do before I get tired and before I start hurting. I can already tell the bottom of my stomach is hurting already, so it's probably telling me to get somewhere and sit down. But the only way to get rid of these gas pains is to walk. So I'm going to walk and get around and do things. I think that bed is debilitating. That bed causes more problems than good is what I think. So today I'm going to try to limit the amount of time I spend in the bed because I don't want to be stuck in the bed forever. So gotta get up, gotta move around because the longer I stay in bed, the more inactive I am, and that's not in my personality to be inactive. So I'm up, getting ready to move around, and finna wash these dishes. that is about all the dishes I can wash before my stomach started burning. My stomach is on fire. So I'm fixing to get somewhere and sit it down. I didn't overdo it. I did it, you know, right up to the point to where my stomach started burning. So now I'm fixing to get somewhere and sit down and let the kids finish washing dishes, and then they're gonna start breakfast. Y'all, I forgot to tell you that I had my first bowel movement. I know that is TMI, but I had my first bowel movement today, and I can thank this stuff for the bowel movement. So for those of y'all out there having hysterectomies and y'all are concerned about having bowel movements, this stuff is the truth. I only drank 1 cup, used 1 tea bag, and y'all, my intestines just let loose. This is what I'm using to get things rolling. So I didn't have to strain, I didn't have to do anything. It just slid right on out, and I didn't use any stool softener. So all of that Colace and Miralax that I bought, I could have saved that money and just went with this. But yeah, this is what will activate your intestines. So just be ready. It took about 8 hours for it to kick in, but when it kicked in, it kicked in. So quick tip, if you're having problems in that department after your surgery, get you some Smooth Move. It will do the job. The bottom of my stomach is burning a little bit, but I think I'm gonna push it a little bit more, because I mean, I can wash, I think I'm gonna wash some more of these dishes. I just cannot sit down. But I know how far to go with, I'm not gonna pop my stitches. I'm not popping my stitches. So I'm gonna wash a few more dishes. Probably not. I'm fixing to get somewhere and sit down, because it is kind of like burning a little bit. Hey y'all, so it is post-op day 4. Y'all, these days are flying by so fast. I mean, post-op day 4 already. And today I actually went to go see my doctor because he wanted to see me 3 to 4 days out. And he just wanted to check my stitches. So today I was able to find out, you know, everything about the surgery, and, you know, sit down and talk to him and talk about the surgery. So what I found out was he removed my uterus, and it was confirmed that I did have adenomyosis. He said that it was 196 grams, which a normal uterus is 100 grams. Mine was 196. And what else did he say? He left my cervix and he left my ovaries. But for the most part, day 4, I feel much better. I'm still a little sore, but every day it gets better. I mean, it's only been 4 days, so I asked him, like, when could I drive? And he was like, you can drive now. And I'm like, what? I can drive at 4 days post-op. So, I mean, I'm not feeling any pain. I'm not feeling any pressure. And in my head, I'm thinking, like, why can't I drive at 4 days post-op? But I don't know. I mean, I almost feel normal outside of the soreness. If it wasn't for the soreness, then I would be back to my normal self. But that soreness is something else. Like, I'm pretty much, the gas pains, I had gas pains. Day 2 was like the worst. But as far as like continued gas pains, I don't, you know, really feel much of that going into day 4. But when he told me that I could drive, I was like, you ain't said nothing but a word. But he put stipulations on it. He was like, as long as I'm not driving far and I'm not driving fast, I can drive. So I tested that theory today, because after I got home from that doctor's appointment, hubby and I got in bed and we went to sleep. We took a nap. And then yesterday he asked the kids what they wanted to eat for dinner today. So they said Chick-fil-A. So I ordered Chick-fil-A on the app. And he and I went to go pick up the Chick-fil-A. Got home, Chick-fil-A forgot our mac and cheese. So I was like, no, I'm fixing to drive right back up there and get this mac and cheese. And he was like, no, you are not finna drive. But I waited until he got settled down, and I got them keys and I drove to Chick-fil-A, and I didn't have any issues. Now, when I was riding with him, I had like a pillow in between me and the seatbelt. But when I drove myself, I didn't have a pillow. I didn't need any of that. I was just, maybe I was too excited about getting out and being able to do things. But I got out and got that mac and cheese and came on back to the house. Now, since I've been home and I've eaten, I have pretty much, you know, got back in the bed and sat down because I don't want to overdo it. Even though he gave me the okay to do things, I don't want to overdo it. So I know my limitations. I mean, I can't believe I'm doing as well as I'm doing. I expected all of the horror stories, and I was telling him that. I was like, I'm in this Facebook group, and all that, you know, it's a hysterectomy Facebook group, and all I read about is these horror stories. And he said the reason why you see so many horror stories is because of how the doctors do certain things, and like he does things differently. And y'all, I'm telling you, this man is the best doctor in the DFW area. So what he does is, he say most doctors are not going to bring you back in like 3 to 4 days of your surgery. He said most doctors will schedule you either 2 to 6 weeks out for that appointment. He says what they do is they're going to hype you up on these high dosage pain medicine like fentanyl and all of this other stuff. He said they're going to pump you up on all of that high dose pain medicine, and then they're going to wait 2 to 6 weeks before they see you. What he does is he gave me the acetaminophen with codeine, which is a low dose pain pill, and he see his patients within 3 to 4 days of their surgery. He also gave me his cell phone, so if I had, starting Monday, you know, after the surgery, if I had any issues or any questions or anything, he told me to call him on his cell phone. And so, yeah, but like he said, the one thing that he does differently is he brings his patients back within 3 to 4 days. And, you know, he makes sure everything is okay. He check the stitches and go over any questions that, you know, that we may have or that we want to ask. So, yeah, I mean, that separates him from, y'all, my doctor is just, I can't brag enough about him. He is the best. But yeah, it is post-op day 4, and I am doing much better than day 3. Y'all, I'm telling you, day 2 was the worst. So yeah, post-op day 4, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated as to what's going on with me.